Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us at Dorothy J. Vaughan Academy of Technology at Parkside. I'm Susan Vernon Devlin, the Executive Director of Media Relations for Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools. Welcome to our end of week recap of the first week of school here for the 2025-26 school year. Thank you all for coming. To get us started this morning, we are going to have a few words from the principal here at DJV at Parkside, Brenda Mills.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for coming out this morning. My name is Brenda Mills. I am the proud principal at Dorothy J. Vaughan Academy of Technology at Parkside. Last fall, the district approved the merge of two schools, Dorothy J. Vaughan Academy, which originally opened its doors in 2017 under 2017 under the leadership of Ms. Toya Matthews. Dorothy J. Vaughan Academy was named after Dorothy J. Vaughan, a famous mathematician. She was the first African-American leader to work for NASA. In 2017, Parkside Elementary opened its doors as a relief school to two local schools that were just nearby. Both schools individually experienced success, and this year, we opened our doors as Dorothy J. Vaughan Academy of Technology at Parkside. So we merged two campuses this year. And so we've done some work over the summer to upfit the building. When you walked in this morning, there's a beautiful mural expressing the life and legacy of Dorothy J. Vaughan. And we have murals that represent the computer science magnet. We are a partial magnet. We have over 30 classroom teachers here. We serve about 500 plus K-5 students. We have an amazing computer science technology lab with an amazing teacher. And I thank you all for coming out and joining us this morning. I'll turn it over to the panel.
Thank you so much, Principal Mills, and thank you so much for hosting us today. Sound good? Okay. Good morning. Before we get started, I'd like to recognize our Board of Education members. They have been with us all week, and we have two very special board members with us today. So if you'll stand when I call your name, please. We have Vice Chair, Dee Rankin, if you'd please stand to be recognized. And Board Member Melissa Easley, please stand to be recognized. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for your support this week and always. It has been an absolute fabulous first week of school. I'd like to begin by thanking our amazing Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools staff. They have done amazing hard work to get this school year started. I don't think anyone has any idea what it takes to open a school. Some people think, oh, you do this every year. Yes, and it is extremely hard work, and we had lots of things that were new this year. So thank you so much to our staff for making our opening of school a great success. I'd also like to thank our fantastic students and their families for their support, cooperation, and in a few instances, patience with us as we work through minimal issues that are bound to occur with any organization this size. Our students entered our campuses and our classrooms that were prepared, they were pristine, they were warm and inviting. They were greeted by bus drivers and school staff with smiling faces who were eager to answer questions and invite them to beautiful schools. Our phenomenal teachers are ready to start with our students on day one with engaging activities and instruction and information about classroom norms and expectations, which of course set the tone for an amazing school year. To share more with you about this week's academic pursuits, it is my pleasure to introduce Deputy Superintendent Dr. Melissa Balknight.
Good morning. And congratulations, team. Our first week of school is almost officially in the books. It's been a great week. This week has been filled with energy, connection, and new beginnings. Across our classrooms, we have seen students settling into routines, diving into their learning, and beginning to form relationships that will carry them through a successful year. Behind every smiling face and every small victory is the dedication of our teachers, our leaders, and staff who made this first week not only possible, but powerful. Our commitment to academics has been clear from day one. I've seen evidence of rigorous instruction, high expectations, and meaningful engagement happening across our schools. Students are already showing us that they are ready to rise to the challenge. I also want to celebrate how well our students have responded to expectations around personal technology devices. By keeping their devices put away during instructional time, students have created classrooms full of focus and collaboration. That choice matters. It protects the learning environment and ensures that every student can make the most of their time in class. This week, I've been inspired by the incredible work happening in our schools. Just to name a few highlights, at Starmount Academy, teachers have collaborated thoughtfully to design engaging and purposeful lessons for the upcoming school year, as evidenced in this week. Their intentional planning approach ensures that every core grade level instruction experience will be delivered with excellence to benefit all students. Students at Sedgefield Middle School kicked off the year strong by exploring their future aspirations and connecting their goals directly to their instructional objectives for the year. To continue on our workforce readiness, at J.T. Williams, 90 pounds of honey was harvested over the summer. Already in week 1, staff unveiled the plan for students to begin learning the process of making soap, lip balm, and lotion with nearly all the honey harvested. They've used it. These products will be available for sale at our local farmers market. Stay tuned for more information in the coming season. We encourage you to come out and support the students. These moments remind us that our schools are more than buildings. They are communities built on care, creativity, and possibility. I also want to thank our community for the support they have shown this week. We have had partners in our schools to welcome back students and staff. Classroom Central brought the fun and the school supplies to Hidden Valley Elementary School, treating teachers and students to an unforgettable day. Over at Briarwood Academy, Sir Purr and the Carolina Topcats cheerleaders turned up the excitement and welcomed our students with backpacks and lots of fun. As we wrap up this first week, let's carry forward the momentum we built. Each week is a new opportunity to grow, to learn, and to make a difference. If this week is any indication, this is going to be a remarkable year for our students. At this time, I would like to introduce Chief Operations Officer, Mr. Tim Ivey.
Thank you, Dr. Balknight. The first week of school has been a strong start to the 25-26 school year, and I want to extend my gratitude to our entire operations team for their dedication and effort. Each day, countless actions take place behind the scenes to ensure that students and staff arrive safely, are welcome into our schools, and have what they need to succeed. Your work does not go unnoticed. First is school safety. As you know, the safety of our students and staff is and will remain our top priority. During the first week, we introduced our new standard response protocol, I Love You Guys, to our students. This new addition to our layered approach to safety provides clear, consistent actions and language that schools use in the event of an emergency. I want to remind everyone that CMS will not tolerate behaviors from students, staff, or community members that compromise the safety of others. We are committed to ensuring that every student has the right to learn and every staff member the right to work in a safe and secure environment. Remember, safety is a shared responsibility. It requires partnerships of law enforcement, school staff, parents, students, and community. It is our duty to say something if we see or know something. Next, our school nutrition team began the year serving more than 25,000 free breakfasts and approximately 60,000 lunches each day. This year, 115 schools are participating in the community eligibility provision, allowing all students at those schools to receive free breakfast and lunch. Free breakfast is also available to every student across CMS, and we encourage families in non-CEP schools to complete the free and reduced lunch application form. In transportation, with more than 105,000 riders and 858 buses, the first few days brought some typical transportation challenges. Our team worked diligently to address these concerns and saw significant improvements each day. Morning on-time arrival times improved from 79.5% at the start of the week to 93% as of yesterday morning. That's a 13.5% improvement. While afternoon on-time arrivals improved from 72.5% to 88.5% with a 16% improvement. We will continue to see this type of improvement as we move into week 2 of school and we appreciate everyone's patience and understanding as we hone in our transportation processes. Families are encouraged to download the Here Comes the Bus app and use Alpha Route via cmsk12.org/buses. And as a final reminder on transportation, it is both illegal and extremely dangerous to pass a stopped school bus while its stop arm is extended. In operations, our building services team has done an amazing job this week resolving issues quickly, and I'm happy to report that we have had no major facility issues. Thank you to this team for helping maintain comfortable learning environments that foster endless possibilities for our students and staff. In closing, overall, this has been an excellent operational start to the school year. The professionalism and commitment shown by every member of our operations team has set a strong foundation for the 25-26 school year. I will now introduce Nancy Brightwell, Chief Recruitment, Retention, and Talent Development Officer.
Thank you, Mr. Ivey. Good morning. This week, CMS teachers set the tone for excellence by welcoming students with energy, preparation, and heart. Their dedication and countless hours of unwavering commitment sends the strong message for a successful school year, and that has not gone unnoticed. We celebrate their incredible start and the impact that they're already making with our students. As we are starting the 25-26 school year, it's important to note that we have our lowest teacher vacancies in recent years. We started the first day with 67 less teacher vacancies than last year and 307 less than the year before. This marks a significant reduction in vacancies over the past 3 years. Today, we have 198 vacancies remaining, which represents a 98% teacher fill rate. Not only are teacher positions filled, we're proudly welcoming 663 new teachers into our district. They participated in Crown Academy, which is a premier teacher onboarding experience that sets CMS apart from surrounding counties. This onboarding experience enables our teachers to receive support and preparation for a strong start on day one, allowing them to welcome students and families into a wonderful and welcoming learning environment. We look forward to a great school year systems for our teachers, including instructional coaching and mentoring, professional development opportunities throughout the year. In fact, all teachers were engaged in professional development focused on academic excellence during the beginning of the year work days. Our CMS teachers uniquely also have housing resources available to support them through our At-Home and CMS initiative. That concludes my remarks, and I'll turn it over to Dr. Hill for closing remarks.
Thank you so much, Chief Brightwell. As I mentioned earlier, it's been a great first week of school, and we could not have done it without the commitment of all of our staff, students, families, and community. A quick reminder to all of our families, if you still have any questions about the new year or need assistance setting up your profile in Infinite Campus or Parent Square, please visit our Back to School website at www.cmsk12.org/back-to-school for easy to follow instructions. Both Parent Square are listed amongst our top 10 things to know on the Back to School website. Thank you so much for joining us this morning and for your support throughout this back to school season. We will take this opportunity to answer any questions that you may have, and at this time, we will turn it over to Susan Vernon-Devlin, who is our Executive Director of Media Relations and Crisis Communications.
Okay. James?
Any update on the process of signing families up for Infinite Campus? I know we got some numbers earlier in the week. Can you talk us to where that is at now?
We are using a new platform, so we have had some, as Dr. Hill has said, parents have had some questions, but we have had staff working throughout the weekend, late at night, to make sure that our students are getting registered and enrolled, and so that they can start immediately, and so our numbers are in a good place.
Terry? Hang on one second.
Dr. Hill? Oh, Yes, good morning, everyone. Dr. Hill, it's been a great start to the school year, but what are some of the challenges that you are still facing as we embark upon this new year?
Thank you for that. It's good to see you. The start of every year has challenges. One of the things that I was saying actually on the ride over here, and I was thinking about last year's first week of school and this year's first week of school. Last year went extremely well, but we did not have a lot of new. This year, we have a lot of new that's happened. So as mentioned, we've had the combination of Dorothy J. Vaughan Academy of Technology and Parkside. That was a combination site, which of course requires rerouting and busing and all of that. Our arts programs, Northwest School of the Arts, of course, we split that up to a separate elementary, middle, and high. So essentially, those schools become new schools with new routes. So working through all of that is always a challenge. And then, of course, we have our new student information system, which is a great platform. And we learned a lot from districts that were early adopters, but we still are experiencing glitches. Whenever there's something new, you realize, oh my goodness, we didn't know that this didn't connect to this. For some weird reason, technology reason, these two things didn't speak to each other. So there's this little pocket of kids that for some reason didn't get routed on the bus or didn't get assigned to the correct school. So there are those type of glitches that we're experiencing that of course create a challenge. And then I think the other thing to go on top of that, it would be different if those things happen in a bubble without the normal activities of school. So you compound all of those things with the normal activities. We're still enrolling brand new students to the district. So that just creates some complexities. But as I mentioned earlier, and I'll continue to mention, we have outstanding staff members, great family and community. And so we've just received an outpouring of support. And this team, I just cannot speak enough to how much they have worked and worked and worked. And I know I'm going on and on and on, but I just can't say enough. One thing I think that is unique, that I think it's an area that we have really grown in, and that's working together as a team. So what I mean by that is it might be a technology issue, but the technology team is working very closely with the enrollment team and working very closely with transportation. Like, it's white glove treatment, as we like to say, the Crown experience, to make sure that it doesn't matter where the ball was dropped or where the glitch was, we're all coming together to make sure that we deliver for our families.
Anybody got questions? Anything?
How do you think the new safety response will make schools safer in the event of a shooting like we saw this week?
That's a great question. I think the best part about the I Love You Guys protocol is that it does provide clear, direct, concise information about exactly what to do in the case of an emergency. And so what we had seen in the past was we used a different level of lockdown. Like, we used the term lockdown for different types of emergencies. And so what we were seeing was students may get confused, and a parent or substitute on the campus or anybody there may not understand the level of severity with each of those. With I Love You Guys, it breaks it down. So it gives us the ability to go into a protocol called Secure if we have external things happening in the community, as opposed to having to use that term lockdown. Thus, in the case that we do have a lockdown, we know that this is a serious event happening on campus, and it needs to be responded to in a particular way. So it gives us that ability to be able to do that. We also announce our drills now, and it allows our students and staff to become more, more used to practicing through those in a processed way than just having an unannounced drill and not knowing if it's a reality or if it's a drill. So I think that's going to help us essentially with communication with families and with students with the new safety protocol.
Anything, Eli?
Kind of piggybacking off of the SRP, has that been able to be used in a real life situation yet this year? And if so, how effective was it?
Yes, we did have 3 schools that went into Secure this week due to external situations that were happening outside. And so we've actually had that protocol put into place. Staff acted immediately, followed directions to the T. We saw that protocol work exceptionally well.
Any other questions? Going once? Going twice? Okay. Well, since there are no more questions, we would like to make you aware that we'll be sending out a media advisory today for our data release, which will be happening next Wednesday, September 3rd at 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon at University Creative Arts Elementary School. Please, when you see it, please respond in kind if you intend to be there. This is very important information. I'm sure Dr. Hill would like to embellish what I'm saying because she's very excited about what's going to happen.
Make sure you get there. You may not get a seat.
Thank you all for coming. Have a great day.